Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we are talking about real estate. And I think I should have made that video a long time ago. And I think now it's time to make this video because I usually receive a lot of emails and comments. I believe that either people are really confused on how things work over here when it comes to real estate, buying and also building or buying land, or people still believing that things are really cheap here, like it used to be way long time ago, but it's not anymore. So to clarify those points and that people can understand how real estate works and how is it right now at this moment, I am making this video. So we decided to start this video, beer money, but wanna drink champagne. And I'm not trying to offend anybody or say that you don't have any money to buy or build here in Dominican Republic. It's just an analogy to say the people want the best deal at the cheapest price. And that is understandable because I want the same thing too. Don't you be thinking that I'm not looking for the best deal that I can find here in Dominican Republic. First of all, because I'm from here, I understand it. And also because I'm here every day, I'm looking around. But you also have to be realistic. So many emails and comments that I just when I read it, I just say, oh my God. Because I think, I give people the benefit of the doubt that I think that you are really confused with how a square meter work, because I know over there in United States, for example, is people go by square feet. And then I think that gets people sometimes confused. So I'm giving some people the benefit of the doubt, but today we are going to discuss that, and also I'm going to explain how the square meter and all that work. That way, before you send me an email or somebody else's an email, you have an idea and you already know what you want. Because what I want to do is, I want for you to understand how it works, and then you can calculate what is it that really you want, and then you can be realistic asking questions, and then don't be disappointed when you send an email or somebody say you something else bad because you told the thing here are really that cheap, and it's not. So here is a brief example when I said you want a champagne but have beer money. And if you wanted a home that is 500 square meters or more, and you want the house to be close to the beach, you want a 2-level, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathrooms, but you just have $50,000. What you think about that? No, that is not going to work. That is not the price for that house that you probably thinking about. So more realistic would be you want 1-level home, probably 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, and 100 square meters. That will be more realistic if that's something that you can build in that amount of land and with that kind of money, with $50,000. So that is what I mean when I say that. So if you want to drink some champagne, you will need to have some champagne money. But if you just want to drink beer, that's fine. It's plenty of beer here, but they are not interchangeable. You will have to think and make your decision and then decide what you want to drink. So let's get started. So now I'm gonna give you some example of email and comments that I have received that I'm gonna discuss it with you to let you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this subject, that you are able to understand what I mean. So let's get started with the first one. Hi Norberis, I received your information from YouTube. You stated that if a person was looking for land, that they should contact you by email. I am looking for a land for sale in the Dominican Republic, around 2 acres, maximum 13,000 square meter, minimum 6,000 square meter. I intend on build a 120 square meter home and a multiple farms on the property, fish, vegetable, to sell to the local community. I'm looking in the Sosua Puerto Plata mountain area, preferably a gated community. I'm willing to pay a maximum of $6 per square meter. So I see a few things wrong with this email. Well, at first you can think, yeah, well, he's not so far from reality. Because if you remember that video that I made like a year and a half ago, almost a year, in the Camus area, yes, you couldn't find land that was around $6. And then, yeah, he probably, if he would have trying to buy in that moment, he could get a piece of land like that. But what I see is when he said, preferably in a gated community. I want people to understand that I don't know now, right now in 2022, if you're gonna be able to find those prices anymore. But if you are looking for a piece of land in that price, you have to be, I don't want to say realistic again. Well, yes, realistic, but you have to understand there won't be no gated community. When you talk about the gated community, when I think about gated community, it's a community that is already built. That is already surrounded some other houses that people have already built. They have electricity, they have water, they have a street and all that. All that is ready, is gated, and is waiting for you to go and build your house. If you want that price of $6 US per square meter, you will not find it in a gated community. You will find something like Amor. A lot of those people that buy in Amor, remember how that was when I made that video? It was just with a whole bunch of trees everywhere, no road, no electricity, no water, nothing. Then you have to bring everything and start from, cleaning the place out because you are not able to see anything, how many trees and things happen on the way. So yes, that is how you're gonna find if you're looking for that price. But it won't be no gated community. It won't be something like close to the beach or nothing like that. That is what I refer when I say that. It's nothing wrong with him wanting to find land in that price. But it's also something wrong with how you want that land to be. And also you have to remember, when you're looking for $6 US per square meter, you have to buy a certain amount. It won't be like I want 200 or 300 square meter but at $6 US. For you to be able to find that price, you will have to buy a big piece of land to find that price. And here is another email also wanted to buy land. Here it is. What is a square meter and how much is it? Also, how much are they selling the tareas for? I recall in some of your videos, some people got 5 acres for 5 to 7,000 US. I believe I would rather a big plot of land. It does not have to be close to the beach either. It can be in land or by the city. Of course, it won't be by the beach with that price. And I had never made a video where you were able to get 5 acres for not even 7,000 US. 5 acres of land is 20-some thousand square meter, and if you divide that in 7,000 US, I believe you will find a square meter for $3 per square meter. Yeah, I have never shown a land that costs that in my channel, so no, I haven't made that video because no, I haven't made it. So what do I see wrong with this email? That is way too cheap, and you won't be able, even if you buy 5 acres of land, I don't think you're gonna find it in that amount of money. And especially if it's a land for you to build. You know what land you are able to find probably very cheap? Those land that you use for farming. They will be far from everywhere. And then in the future, if you see the possibility for you to build, yeah. But those farming land, yeah, that is just for you to farming, yeah. It's probably that if you buy a big, huge, yeah, I'm not talking about just 5 acres. I'm talking about you need 20 acres. You buy a huge amount of land that you probably can get it at that amount at that price. But not just a piece of land that you want a small plot because you are thinking in build a house and also do some small farming. That is not the price that you can find. I'm sorry, but it's not. And also, let me make this comment before I continue with some other emails that I have. Now I'm gonna continue with emails about construction. But I hear also people saying, oh, that land is too expensive. Over there in the United States, it's way cheaper than that. I can get 5 acres for this amount. Yeah, but that is in the US. Here is a different thing. And if you want to land in the US, okay, go and buy it over there. But here you're gonna have to find the price that they have over here. And also that's so funny because I don't hear people complaining. Let's put me for example. when I get my apartment over here for $1,200 US, I don't go back to the United States trying to rent the apartment that I have over there, or that we have in Fort Lauderdale, for $2,000 USA. Oh, but over there in Dominican Republic, my apartment I used to pay $1,200. You know when they gonna tell me, okay, go go and live in Dominican Republic if that's what you want. So I guess that you can pick and choose what you want to get cheaper here than there, and what you can get cheaper then than here. So it is what it is wherever you go. Here, the land is that price. Yes, you can find cheaper, or you can find an expensier than there, depending on where you buy it from. But that's what it is. And also, when people say, oh, I bought this land over there, it was cheaper. Yeah, but try to remember, you don't own that land either. That's a government land, because you still have to pay every year for that piece of land that you think you bought. That is not even yours. You have to pay taxes every year. That's something that you don't have to do over here. So that is a point that is on your benefit. So now let's go to some example about building, or what people want to have and how much they are willing to spend for what they want. So let's get started with the first one. This person wanted one level between 201 and 300 square meters, a pool, 2 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, and their budget is $50,000. Okay, so with this, with $50,000 US, you won't be able to build between 200 and 300 square meters. Now, if you say that you want your lot, that you will buy it, you have to house a house in that lot, yes. But a square meter of construction in that amount, no, you won't be able to do that. What I can suggest a person like that is, you can build with 50,000, but probably you will have to take away the pool and have the 2 bedroom and 1.5 bathroom, and then get that in probably around 100 square meters of construction, like the example that I was doing at the beginning, and then yeah, you can have that house. So this person wants to build between 201 and 300 square meters, and the prices right at this moment is 500 US for a square meter of construction, if that is just basic construction. If you calculate that right there is $100,000. Right there you see what he wants is unrealistic, because he won't be able to get a 200 square meter house. So he will have to reduce that to half. He probably can use 100 square meter of construction with that amount of money. You have to remember, he also wanted a pool. If you think about the pool, you right there have over $10,000. So if you take $10,000 for a pool, you just have left $40,000 for a house. So yes, that price is unrealistic. So let's go to the next one. Here, this one. This person wants a 2-level home, 500 square meters or more, with balcony, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, $50,000. So tell me, what do you think about this one? If we thought the first one was so realistic with 50,000, and he just won 200 square meters of construction with 2 bedrooms, what do you think about this one? 500 square meters or more, 4 bedroom and 3 bathroom for 50,000 US. Well, I don't think that I have to even say anything, because we already made the calculation on the first one. If you want $500 with 500, you want 500 square meters of construction. If you multiply that for 500 US for a square meter of construction, you right there have a $250,000 house. So yeah, that also, he don't even have a pool on this one, but that one also is unrealistic. No, you won't be able to get it. Okay, let's go with the next one. You want a house, 1 level, 500 square meters or more, with a patio, with a construction standard, 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, for also $50,000. Everybody want a house with $50,000. I realize that everybody have the same thing, $50,000. That is not a lucky number today, because no. And then that construction don't even make sense, because why you wanted a construction that is 500 square meters and you just want 3 bedroom and 1.5 bathroom? That house even look ridiculous. I mean, it's too much. The amount of land that you want to use is too much for the house is too small. So in a house with 500 square meters, you know what kind of mansion you can build? That house don't even make sense. That's what I think that sometimes people don't know they don't realize what they be saying. That's what I wanted to clarify today. So yeah, that house, that amount of construction that you want doesn't match with that amount of money that you want to spend. So no, that one is also a unrealistic construction. So now that I finished with the sample, I want to explain what is a square meter, what is a tareas, because I usually, when I do a video online, I usually talk about tareas, and I know people get confused, and I'm gonna convert that in square feet and in acre. That way you can be familiar, and then if you have to go back and understand it and write it out, you can do it. So a square meter of land is 10.76 square feet, and an acre is 4,046 square meter. A tarea, that I know that people hear me a lot saying tareas, it is 628 square meters. And what is it? Because sometimes I've been trying to find the translation that I can tell people what a tareas is without saying it in Spanish. But I can find the right translation. But a tarea, it is 0.15 of an acre. So you can be familiar when I say tarea, it's just 0.15 of an acre. So a tarea in square feet will be 6,766 square feet. So if you want the say tarea, you know it's 6,766 square feet. And there you have it. That is the tareas, that is the acre, and that is the square meter. Now, for you to remember, I want to mention it again. Right now, the square meter of construction, and remember that here thing it changed based on the area sometimes, the square meter of construction, because sometimes they have to bring the material from some other places. If that is gonna involve the be more expensive than other places. But right now it is around 500 US for a square meter of construction. So if you have an idea of something that you wanna build, you say that house that I want, I have 300 square meters of land, but I want to build 150 square meters of construction, then you multiply that by 500, and that will give you an idea of how much your house will cost. And that will be including the engineer fee and the permit that he need to get. That will include all that beside the land. Remember, you always have to buy the land. That doesn't include the land, just that would be just your price of construction. And another point that I want to touch is, because I know I receive a lot of emails and comments and people reference to that video that I made about home designs and for how much you could get or have a house built here in Dominican Republic. That I remember that a lot of the prices that I gave was like around 60 to 100,000 US. But please, when you check a video, just try to check the date. That video was made in 2020. It was made in May 2020. Yeah, after that, a lot had happened. One of those things is COVID. And then after COVID, prices of construction, the material have gone up very much here. Yeah, I hear all around the world, but especially here, it went up a lot. In some material got up all the way up to 40% more. So yes, it has changed. It's not the same price anymore. The prices of construction are higher now. So please, if you see that, just reference to that. Now I am giving you now what is it right at this moment. That video was made long time ago, almost 2 years ago. So no, those prices are not there anymore. And also I realized, so I noticed with messages from people that they haven't noticed that also those prices were just example of how you can get a house built. They haven't think that is without land, even though I said it in the video, that is without the land, just like I'm saying now. Those are just prices of construction. You still need to buy your land and then start building. Because some people say, oh, I want that house, I want that design. Well, you have those house built for that price. No, that was just an average of how you can have your house built, but you still have to buy your land. So if you wanted to have at that moment house for 60,000 US, you will still have to buy your land, whatever you buy it. I don't know how much it will cost for you, but let's say $10,000, $5,000, or $20,000. So you have to add that to your price of what the house will cost you to build. So those things people need to pay attention. That way you can have around how much you will spend building or buying a house here. So I hear a lot of people saying, when I did that video saying, oh, I like design 7, which it was one of the designs that most people like. And they say, oh, I want the house. And I think the house, 120,000, I say 120,000 US, but you have to realize that besides that 120, then you have to buy your land. That I think that one is built in 300 square meters around. So if you have your land, let's say you buy a land for 10,000 US. So that house you can have it for around 140 to 150,000 US. Just an example. So guys, with this video, I just wanted to give you an idea of how price for construction are here. I mean, land and things like that. And just for you to be realistic of what you want and what can you have and what you can afford, because sometimes that is what you can afford. But I want you to think before you make the decision. Like if, for example, if you want something by the beach, if you want something big with pool and 3 levels and garage with 5 cars, you have to remember, if you have your champagne money for that, well, you can build that. But if you want something simple, something modern, a 3-bedroom with 1.5 bathroom, 2-bathroom home, then that can get you your beer money. Just be realistic with what you want, because you can do either one. But the thing is, you cannot mix both together or trying to get one for the other one with the price of the other one, because that will not happen. And the time when to build and buy land, it was very cheap here in Dominican Republic. Those times are gone. So if you are thinking, still if you are thinking in buy real estate and build here, I think now is the perfect or the right moment, because prices is just keep going up. And that is something that is also here in Dominican Republic. The prices never go down. It's always up. So whatever you're thinking in buy, build, invest in real estate, always now is the right moment. Because I'm glad that we bought the land that we bought in Bávaro for that pre-COVID. You can find that price anymore. So it's not even that price anymore there. And I'm glad that also we bought the San Cristobal. We bought that at that time because also we have some good deals. So you can still find a good deal, but when you find this good deal, you grab it, take it, and don't think about it twice, because thing here is just go up and up. So that is all what I have for right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.